Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a look based on my outfit. Usually that's what I do. So let's get into it. So the first thing I do is usually my brows. So today, here lately I've been using this brow pencil by CoverGirl. I really like it. It's not too waxy, it's really nice. So I just brush my brows up, just like that. And then I just outline the bottom, because I got kind of a full brow anyways. So I don't need to do too much. I'm just going to start up here. Outline the bottom, give me a sharp tail. Just like that. And then from there, I just start weaving in my hairs. Just filling in what I don't have. And once I think I've got it all, I'm just going to take and just disperse my product a little bit. Just like that. Now we're going to do it on the other side. I'm trying to do it to where you can see here. We're gonna take it off just because that was awful, which is fine. It happens in makeup all the time. I can't tell you how many times I've done something and had to take it right back off. So to take my makeup off, a lot of times I just use this Muscular Water by Tarte. That's my favorite, actually. I've had it for like a month and we're already almost out. So I'm just gonna take this and just take off what I just did. Just like that. What is redo? No big deal. Make sure it's dry, that way my product goes on good. So how are you guys doing today? It's Sunday. A lot of people's gotta get back to work unless you're still off work. Just like that. You can hear my mirror, or my ring hitting my mirror. It's funny. Okay. And we're just gonna disperse a little bit. Just like that. And I always have this brow look better than this one. You know, you always have one look better than the other. That's okay. Okay, so we're gonna roll this down. And every time I do a look, it never fails. I always have a kid knock at the door. Okay, so now that we got that done, we're gonna do our eyes. So I'm actually gonna clean up my brows and then prime my lids all the same because I've been using concealer because I got veins in my eyelids and I don't want to see that. So I use the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. It's like my favorite. And what I do to prime or to clean up my brows, I put some in the back of my hand. And then brush wise, what we're gonna do is, I've been using this brush. I don't have a name. I got it from Shein. If you guys haven't checked that app out, it is awesome. I get my clothes from there. I've got makeup products from there. It's awesome. So anyways, I'm just gonna take and just draw very lightly right underneath of my brow. And it just highlights it and it just makes your brows really stand out. And anything that you don't want to be there, any extra product or whatever, it'll just get rid of. And this is awesome. And do the same thing on the top, but I do like a thick line. Like that. And then we'll blend it in here in a minute. Like that. Then for blending, I have this concealer buffer brush from Jessup, and I got this set from Amazon, I do believe. I'm not gonna start up top, and I bring it down here, right here in the corner here. And you're just gonna blend. You're gonna blend this down. You might have to add some to your lid, depends on how much range you got. I don't have a whole lot, but I definitely have some. That ain't no lie. Let's see it. It covers. You see the difference in that one? Not a big difference, but some. And I know, don't look at my eyes. I have liner and lash glue left over from the other day. I swear it's the hardest thing to get rid of. Okay, so after you get that done, then you're gonna go to the next side and do the same thing. Pretty easy, and it makes your brows look so good. I've done it without this step, and it just doesn't look that good. I mean, it looks good, but not as good, you know? It's so much easier with a nice defined brush, too. We're gonna go on top. Just like that. Just like that. I'm going to go back under a concealer brush, go on top just like this. I'm just going to kind of buff that in our skin a little bit. I don't think I used enough here. I'm just going to dip my brush into my concealer and just tap that in. I mean, sometimes I use eyeshadow primer because it prolongs your eyeshadow, but I just don't see. I mean, if I'm doing like a full glam look, especially if if I want it to last all day long and make sure it lasts, I'll do the eyeshadow primer on the bottom lid, you know, and then I'll do clean up my brows. But I feel like that's just too many steps, you know, especially if I'm going to use setting spray. So, I mean, it's up to you. It's preference, I think. With my glasses. One of these days I might get contacts. Okay, so for eyeshadow, I'm going to dip into this Huda Beauty palette, and I'm so excited I got this. I love bright colors. But first things first, I'm going to use some of my e.l.f. eye tapes. I love these e.l.f. eye tapes because it keeps my eyeshadow nice and sharp, and it helps me with that wing line. So what I do is I cut them in half. If you can't tell, I watch Juicy Jazz a lot. So what we're gonna do just like that. But sometimes I'll bring my e.l.f. eye tape down a little bit if I want to make my wing go down in my lower lash line, which I do that a lot too. It looks so good. I see it on Instagram all the time, and I'm like, oh, got to have that. Just like that. Make sure they're even, which they look pretty even to me. So we're gonna go with that. That looks pretty good. They always come off a little bit, but that's okay. Keep pressing. Now, we're gonna dip into this palette, and this is just so cute. Just one of them little mini palettes. And since I'm wearing this color, I think I'm gonna go mostly for this. But in my crease, I'm going to try this little creamsicle orange color. No, I don't really know what I'm doing today. I'm just going to kind of go for it, you know? So, I need to wash my brushes, but a lot of times I don't get time to. I mean, I do wash my brushes, but not as often as I should. So this is the lifesaver. It's Sephora's dry clean spray. You spray your brush, you just, do a couple swipes on a towel, and it's instantly clean and dry. I love it. Especially for like if I need a brush that's got black on it, and I need to put, white or pink or whatever, because black ruins the eye look in like 2 to 5 seconds. And you gotta make sure you wipe it for a good little bit, otherwise it'll be wet, and then your eyeshadows will get wet, and you know how that goes. Okay, see, look, nice and clean. I love it. Okay, so we're gonna dip right into this creamsicle shade, just like this. Tap off our excess, and we're gonna just back and forth windshield wiper motions on this. Doesn't seem very pigmented. I've used this color before, and I feel like I had to go over and over and over into this. I don't know if it was just me. I thought at first, now see, look at that. I thought at first it was a brush, or maybe it was just the, maybe it was the primer I used, or maybe the fact that I set the primer down with an eyeshadow, but this time I didn't, so I'm not too sure. But we're just gonna buff this out, because I really want this creamsicle shade. I think it'll go with that bright purplish, magenta-ish color. And we're gonna keep packing this because I want that bright orange color. I want it to be vibrant, and I want it to just stand out. You gotta be patient, you gotta keep working it, keep adding, keep doubling up, and it will pay off. You just gotta work on it. Just like that, Makeup takes patience, I think. But I also think that you can't go wrong, If you want to go super bright and you don't want anything to match, then girl, you do you. Or, boy or whoever. I'm not prejudiced to anything. But yeah, so we're just gonna really and I want it to be just like that bright orange. I'm just gonna still add just a little bit more because I really want that's better. Okay, now we're gonna do the same thing on the other eye. And I am tapping the excess off on this shade because I think it takes a little bit to really build it up. Now, a lot of shades you do, and usually I do tap off my excess. But with this one, I'm not. Clean off my mirror. I feel like makeup mirrors get so dirty. Is it just me? I mean, what do you guys use to clean them off? I use my little makeup towel. I keep my drawer stocked full of makeup towels. It's actually my towel from where Kylie was a baby. But yeah, funny little story. On this beautiful Sunday, I went to the store earlier and I was like, man, it'd be such a nice day to just sit on the porch. It's so pretty. Of course, my husband keeps our house like 60 degrees, so I'm always so cold. So I'm always wearing pants. Look at that, guys. Oh, love it. Okay, so now that we got that done, I'm just going to kind of wipe our brush up a little bit, put it back. Now I'm going to take a little bit of a packer brush. Let me see. Oh, I didn't even tell you what brush that was I just used. That was a Jessup 222 Luxie All Over Shader brush. Same. That brush come in same kit as the concealer brush we used earlier. So we're gonna dig in and we're going to go for, let's see, I want like a packer brush because, here we go. We're gonna go into this little baby right here. Doesn't have a name. I think I got this one from Amazon or one of the other ones. And we're gonna go right into this shade right here. It's the closest one that matches my outfit. And I always try to match my outfit. So we're just gonna kind of dip into this lightly because I don't know what it's gonna do. Oh, look at that, guys. Oh, it doesn't really exactly match my outfit, but pretty darn close. And a lot of times, guys, I use my finger. I mean, do you guys use your finger? Let me know down in the comments, because I do. I use my finger a lot, especially with my shimmers. I really like that combo. It's different, but it's bright, and I really like it. Once again, I'm not tapping off the excess on this. I think with this palette, you don't need to, because you need that extra powder, you know. Just tapping this in, and I'm going to soften the edges here in just a minute with that same shade. Guys, look at that. I love that. Okay. So then we're going to go into a fluffy brush. Actually, I got this one in one of them Amazon kits. I'm just going to gently, just one little tap like that. And I'm going to tap that off because I'm just softening the edges. And I'm going to start way back here because you really want this light pressure. You're just blending everything. You know, you're meshing the orange and the magenta, purple, pink, whatever we're calling it. So I don't want a whole lot. And it's taking that top color off, but we can reapply. That's no big deal. Like that. I'm going to go back in. And we're just going to pack it back on. But it created like a nice little sunset effect. I don't know if you guys can see that. But I'm like living for it right about now. Like a little sunset eye, kinda. I really like it. Okay, so now we're gonna do this on this side. Same brush, I don't know why I put it down. We're gonna do that on this side. I'm trying to scoot so you guys can see too, but you know what I did on the first side, so I don't think it really matters. We're just gonna tap it. Tap it. Tell you what, my son was so excited that I was doing this video. This is my first video, and he wants to be a YouTuber too, so he was just so excited. Like, how you think it's gonna go, Mom? And he's so stinking cute. You know? So. Just going to keep packing this on. I don't know if you guys can hear the music in the background, but I don't own rights. Just something I wanted to turn on to have so it wasn't all bland back here. Alright, now the same way, we're just going to kind of really lightly soften these edges. I don't want it to look choppy, you know? And it also gives us that sunset. I might do yellow underneath my eye. That would be so pretty, right? Yellow or red? Or I already got orange. I don't know. Something. I got a really bright, like, Lakers yellow in here. And that'd be, like, so cute. I think that's what I'm going to do. We're going to just go back and pack what we just took off. But you got to be careful because you don't want to go over that line. But watch what you're doing, you'll be fine. Look at that, guys. I love it. It's just adorable. I'm living for this look today. Okay, so now while I'm in here, actually I don't have nothing to do that, but I'm going to, same thing that I'm going to use to highlight my face, I'm going to dip into this Becca, the Becca and Chloe and Malika highlighting face palette. They have a highlighter in here, and I'm going to use that to highlight my brow bone. So we're going to dip in there, and I'm just going to use another one of them brushes in that set, and I'm going to wet it, because I like for my highlight to be nice and blinding, of course, but not too much. Okay, so we just got a little bit, and it's a golden highlight. I'm just going to do right at the tail end of my brow. Kind of thinking I should have done something a little brighter. What do you guys think? Yeah. Okay, let me get it brighter. I make a mess on the process. I've already told my husband I need a bigger vanity. All right. Actually, we're gonna go into this one. This is a highlighting stick from KKW. I just recently got from Ulta. And we're gonna go in medium 2 because it's got 2 different shades, one on each side. And I'm just gonna take that and just all over my brush. We're gonna try that again. I don't think it made that much of a difference, but we'll just go with it today, I guess. I really like to do white. I don't know why I didn't. So then we're just going to do the same thing over here. Usually I do white. I like a nice white highlight. Maybe we'll do that in the inner corners. Roll this back down. Set that off to the side. Now we're going to do eyeliner because we got our tape, and then we can go ahead and take our tape off. But before we do our eyeliner, we'll tie line. The eyeliner that I've been using a lot here recently, I actually, believe it or not, got it from Family Dollar, or no, Dollar General. It's from Katy Perry. Here it is. It's the Katy Perry cat eye from CoverGirl. It's their little collab. Can you see that? Sucks not having glasses sometimes. Anyway, so we're going to go up and we're going to tight line right up there. That way when I do my lashes, it's not, you see the difference? It's nice and black. You don't see that white skin line in between my lashes and my actual eye. I do need to sharpen it though. Maybe that's what I'll do after this video. Okay, so now let's go into eyeliner. Another one that I've really been liking as far as eyeliner goes is this one from Kat Von D. This is the smaller one, but it's their tattoo liner. It's just a mini version, but I still really love it. I'll put that off to the side. And we're just going to do small little wing, nothing crazy. Because I don't want to distract. I don't want to distract from my color. And I'm just going to bring you a little closer. Look how good that looks. And the little end on it, the point is so flexible. That's another reason why I really like it. Make sure we get everything just like that. See a nice little wing, and that's adorable. So now we're going to try and do the same thing on the other eye. I'll get it down to where you guys can always see. One of these days I'll have one of them fancy cameras. Okay, let's take that tape off. That looks pretty good. Put our thing up. Okay, now we're just gonna, boom, you see that? Nice sharp line, perfect liner. Love these little things. I was using tape before I got these. Tape that worked alright. It pulled the heck out of my skin, but let's see, look, that one, we'll have to fix that. Which that ain't too hard. I had a feeling that was going to be a little shorter. So we'll go back in with our tattoo liner. And we'll just fix that. No. I'm obviously no expert, and I'm going to fix this one. Oh no, I think I have everything going, and then... Right? I mean, I think that's as close as it's going to get, so we're just going to leave it. Otherwise, I'm just going to jack it all up, because I'm not messing up the side look. Okay, so, now... A lot of people do things different, obviously. A lot of people take, their mascara, put it on, then put their lashes on. I don't. And then a lot of people take and put their lash glue on the band, wait a little bit, pop the lashes on. Don't do that either. So here, I'm going to show you what I'm about to do. So the lashes that I got picked out for today, these are the number 509. Don't know the brand. Somebody gave them to me, close friend, and... super cute. That's really all that matters to me. She got him in one of her subscriptions, I do believe. Anyways, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our lash glue. And my favorite all-time lash glue, the only lash glue I use, is right here. This Kiss Adhesive Strip Lash Glue. Girl, I can get dressed for work at 4 o'clock, put these lashes on, and they are still there at 8 o'clock at night. No joke. I literally slept in them on accident the other night. They were still on. But I'm a rough sleeper. So, I mean, if that ain't saying something, I don't know what is. Let's pop this out. Toss our trash over there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this glue and I'm going to right on the line. That way I can just pop my lashes right on. And they stay all day. I don't have to worry about them drying or nothing. The only part is it does get on your lashes a little bit. So what I do is I use that mascara to kind of separate them after the glue dries. But I do that very last. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to try and close my eye the best I can. That way hardly no glue gets on them, but I mean, I don't really have a lot of lashes anyways, so just like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our lashes and pop them out of this little case that they're in. But also what I like to do, another little tip, I like to take and curl them. That way they're nice and bright and lifted to your eye. So you're going to take them just like this and you're going to fit them inside this little black piece. Okay, just like this. And you're just going to hold them there. And you're just going to, I got a hair. You're just going to kind of set it there for like 5 seconds and then take it out. Just so you curl it just a little bit. That way your lash is nice and lifted. Then we're going to pop it on. And all I do is I hold it from the actual lashes. And I set it right in the middle. Okay. And really, I don't even really use tweezers. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But just kind of press right where the blue's at. And va-voom, look at that. How perfect is that? They are very Once you curl them, they're like boom. I do like those. Yeah, those are very pretty. Okay, so now we're gonna do the other. And then now you're like, oh, she can't even see your color, but you will, trust me. You can mess with them a little bit and kind of bat them down, but yeah, I like it. And of course, the whole look will come together once we're all done. So now we're gonna do the next one. We're gonna go ahead and put our lash glue on. I'm trying to make sure you guys can see here. Dip back in. This is literally like the best lash glue. I just love it. And this is always the eye that I get the most. I get the most lash glue on my lashes, but and it dries, it's fine. And when I take my makeup off, I use that melt away, that cherry balm. It comes in like green and pink, and but it's the best. And it doesn't really burn your eyes too bad. It makes them cloudy, but that ain't a big deal. Alright, now we're gonna take our second lash. Gonna curl this bad boy. Just like the first one. What are you guys having for dinner? I'm thinking about tacos. I love tacos. Like any like Mexican really. With a nice margarita or whatever. Delicious, guys. Okay, so anyways, we're gonna pop on that second lash. And I just pop it right in the middle and then I adjust. See, just like that. Now, how freaking adorable is that? I just love it. Okay, let's put our lashes up. Or our lash case, anyways. Put our curler up. And that's the only thing I use. I just love that, guys. It's adorable. Okay, so now, yeah, that's great. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to skin. Primer wise, actually, I've been trying to get rid of a lot of my products. So here lately, I've been using this Glow Serum as my primer. Because when you put it on, it's tacky. And that's the one thing you want in a primer, so that your foundation sticks to your primer, you know? So I'm just gonna do some drops. Not on my mirror. That's embarrassing. You don't need a whole bunch. That right there is enough. Guys, I'm spilling it everywhere. Go figure, you go do a video and you get it everywhere, huh? That's my luck. I'm not even kind of extended on my neck. Because you want to take care of your neck. The older you get, that skin moves, you know? It sags. So you want to make sure you get that area. I always want to do my skincare at night. I wash it. I freaking tone it. I moisturize it. I don't forget that area. Okay. Now that we got that, we're going to move on to foundation. The foundation that I've been using, I actually just got a little bit ago. Everybody raves about it. Especially Kelly Strack. This Born This Way foundation. I am in the shade Natural Beige. I actually think it's a little dark. I ordered it online. I might have to adjust. But I just do 2 pumps. Okay. I just kind of got it all over my face. Then I'm going to take my sponge. The sponge that I love, I didn't really like it. And then when I was watching Juicy Jazz one day, I was like, all right, I'll try it. Bought it, and at first I didn't like it, and then I fell in love with it. And I got rid of all the rest of my sponges, and this is the only one I use. So we're going to use a clean sponge, and we're going to dot this. And just bounce it all over my skin. And just kind of get it everywhere. And don't worry about getting too close to your lash line, because we're going to put concealer on after this. so that it'll all even out. And don't forget your ears. You want your ears and everything to match. My hair is awful today, guys. Please don't pay attention to my hair. So oily today. I think it's because we went out and did fireworks and I was out in the heat all day yesterday, and it just like, it was like, girl, no, you know? Just like that. Then we're gonna drag that up in my forehead because I don't want that to be too much. And you can get this on your brows because we're gonna use some brow gel and fix that. And sometimes when I do just a natural look, like in the mornings for work, I'll just do like maybe bronzer in my crease or just no eyeshadow at all. And I will do my foundation and stuff first, and I'll do it right off my brows, then I'll do my brows. So it just depends on what you like to do, you know? It took me a long time, you know, watching videos, practicing, messing up, trying products. And I still love trying products to this day. I mean, why do you think I'm here doing this video? Showing you guys what I know. I love makeup. It's my favorite thing. Like, if I've had a long day at work or whatever, this is my one thing I love to do. Just go in my room, leave Kyle with the kids, and just relax. This is my mellow, my happy place. You know? Okay. It looks pretty good, guys. I really like this foundation. Sometimes I don't think I use enough because it doesn't cover up like my pimples and stuff, and I know it's full coverage. So maybe we'll try another one. I don't want to do too much because I still think it's a little too dark. So, you know, the more coats you keep adding, darker it gets. Next thing you know, I'm bronzing all the way down to my boobs. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Just like that. I do think that looks better though. I mean, I was content with the first one, but that made it like dewier, you know? Okay. Perfect. Now we're gonna go to concealer. Same thing we use to prime our eyelids. We're gonna go into that e.l.f. Camo Concealer with the satin finish. And I forgot to tell you guys, I'm in the shade Light Peach. So we're gonna, and I just do right underneath my eyes and then just extend that in between my T-zone. Because I don't like to do too much. You know? I don't need too much. In my personal opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own, of course. So we're just gonna go. We're just gonna tap this. Sorry for the mirror, guys. I cannot see. I have to have that mirror. Hopefully that doesn't bother you guys. And we're just gonna drag this on my upper lip and on my chin. We're just gonna kind of, because you just don't want underneath your eyes to be bright. You want the whole, you know, you want to be balanced out, in other words. Just like that. See? So now we're going to go into the other eye, and then we'll do that with our nose and our T-zone. And then we're going to go up our nose and across our eyebrows. Now, some people, as far as setting, because we're about ready to set, I'm going to go in with this Everyday Vacay powder from Clinique. Or, not Clinique, but Ciate London. I really like it. It's got a lovely, like, coconut smell, perfect for the summertime. It's like one of my favorites. Now, a lot of people use a brush. I tried using a brush. I don't think it does a good enough job, so I like to use my sponge. And we're just gonna press it in, because I feel like the brush just sets it on there, whereas the sponge really soaks it in your skin, you know? So we're just gonna really press that into my skin. Just kind of dab it. I just love this sponge, guys. Then we're just gonna, and I really want to get my nose, because where I wear glasses, my nose foundation comes off. And then I have this little dimple in my forehead too, so I like to really. We're just gonna kind of leave that for a minute, okay? We're gonna dump our excess powder from the lid into this container, and we're gonna set that off to the side because we are done with powder. I don't hardly, clean up my jawline. Sometimes I do, but not very often. So while we're letting that set, I'm gonna clean off my foundation off my lips, and I'm gonna put some lip balm on, which I've been using just Carmex here lately. I'm obsessed with moisturizers. I feel like my lips get so dried out. Gotta love my eye color, guys. It's gorgeous. Okay, now so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in a bronzer. We're gonna go back into that Chloe and Malika palette. Okay. And what I like to do is I like to go in from the bronzer and the highlight. Go into both of them and just dip them. Just like that. Okay. Definitely tap off my excess. Really just go from my temple into that area. Kind of like contouring and bronzing all at the same time. Really just blowing it out. And really drag it over to my forehead. Now we're going to do the same thing over here. Now we're gonna dip into them both again, and we're gonna do our neck. Especially with that foundation being a little darker than myself, which I'm like super white anyways. I really want to make sure I bronze. And I don't really do my nose just because I wear glasses and I don't think it is much of anything. I might kind of, yeah, but other than that, no. We're gonna take a big brush like this, and we're just gonna take off any excess powder from where we baked everything. I got a spray right here, just chilling on my face there. Yeah, it looks so good, guys. And I forgot to set my foundation down. I don't know why I didn't. Let me get that. Okay, so in order to set my foundation down, I should have done it before my bronzer, but I forgot. We're gonna go with the LA Girl Pro Face Powder in the shade Soft Honey. And it's got like a little mirror in the bottom and stuff. It's cute. I really like it, and it adds just a little bit of color, just a little bit. I got pink eyeshadow on it. Okay, so we're just gonna dip in very lightly because, like I said, it adds color. We're gonna dip in the other side and just set everything make sure we set it all so it don't move. Just like that. Yeah, that looks great. So now we're gonna go into blush. We're gonna go back in that palette, and I think that we're gonna mix these two. And I didn't even tell you shades on those. Let's see here. The highlighter is called Dusted. The bronze is called Bestie Bronze, and the two blushes, this one's Yes Girl, and this one's Make Me Blush. No. It's backwards on here. This one's called Make Me Blush, and this one's Yes Girl. That's weird. Alright, anyways. So we're going to use this brush. I got this from Wish like 6 or 7 years ago, and I really love it. It's just like one of them stippling brushes. It's my favorite. And then we're going to apple the other cheek, and then we're going to drag it backwards. And look at that. Just natural, beautiful, rosy. I am a fan of blush. I love blush, but not too much, you know? Just a little soft touch, but not too soft where you can barely tell. And I'm not a real big fan of those like warm blushes either. I like the rosy ones. I always do a little bit on my nose, even though I put highlight on it. I don't know. Whatever you like. Makeup's all about whatever you like, not what everybody else likes. Okay, so now that we got all that done, what we're going to do is we're going to set our face with some setting spray, and then we're going to do our highlight. Okay, so for setting spray, I'm going to go into the Studio Series Get the Glow Setting Powder, and I got this from TJ Maxx. I am a big TJ Maxx fan. I really like that glow, guys. Like, really. We're going to go back into that same exact palette I just put away for who knows what reason. And we're going to do our highlighter. And then we're going to go into the All Over Blending Milani brush. I think it's perfect for highlight. And we're going to dip right into that. Tip off the excess. And we're just going to right in this area. Like right in that little bone right underneath your eye. And look at that. Oh, I love it. God, this is just so gorgeous. Look at that, guys. Oh, I do a little bit on my nose. I don't go up my nose because I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it looks streaky. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I do it around the tip of my nose. And then, of course, I have Cupid Spell. The lip color is like my favorite. Just like that. Okay, let's put our brush up. Now we're finally done with this. We're all set. Now what we're going to do is we're going to finish up our lower lash line. So for color, I think, you know what, guys? I think what we're going to do, I think I'm going to go into white for my waterline, and then we're going to go into this bright yellow and just smoke all over the lower lash line. I think that's just perfect for like a sunset theme, you know? Alright, so let's go ahead. And these ColourPop Gel BFF liners, cream gel liners are the best. I love them. And this is the best white I've ever used in my entire life. Of course, I know, Ash, you're only, 27, but still. I'm telling you, it's like bees knees. And I'm just going to take and wipe away. I got a little bit of black from where I tight lined, and that mixes and turns gray. So I really don't, that's not really what I'm going for today, you know? So we're just gonna wipe some of that off. And we're gonna go right in. I want you guys to be close now. The faces I make is just hilarious. It just makes your eyes just pop, you know? So bright. I love that. So now we're gonna do the same thing on this side. Just like that. Probably would look a tad smidge better if I didn't have a little bit of black in it, but it's okay. No big deal. And this video is like forever long, guys. Sorry. I don't have those fancy cameras to cut and snip and edit everything out. That's okay. You see the real me? Okay, so now we're going to go into this beautiful yellow. And we're just going to smoke that baby right on the bottom. And we're going to go into this. This is from the Jessup collection. What is it? 231 Luxie Petite Crease Brush. And we're just going to use that to smudge, but I got to clean it first. And you see how dirty that is, guys? I mean, seriously. It's got pink and purple and stuff on it. So we're going to spray it down. I'm going to show you how this works. You're just going to take this and you're going to wipe the crap out of it. Get inside, get on the edges, get on the outside. Really get everywhere. Now look at it. And seriously, and it's like dry. Completely dry. Okay, now I'm going to dip my brush in. This is beautiful yellow color, and I'm going to smoke it, okay? This is one of the light ones. Not too light, but it is lighter. It ain't as bright as that other one. See that? But I think I'm gonna go in another shade and make it brighter. Cause I really want that to be just like boom in your face bright, you know? Just like that, guys. Oh, love it. All right, let's do that on the other eye. We're just smoking this out, guys. We're dipping again, make it brighter. That yellow to be just vibrant. I mean, yellow is vibrant anyways. That's perfect, guys. All right. And now we're gonna do mascara. Done with the Huda Beauty palette. Once again, fan of this. Like that a lot. Okay, so now, I mean, if you don't like to, you know, have to work with shadows, I mean, you're not gonna like it. But, I mean, that was only one. The orange was, but once I didn't, you know, dust it off, it was fine. Anyway, so going into the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, I really like this, almost out. We're just gonna kind of take, and we're gonna just barely just to separate and mix the lashes in. Well, I don't necessarily want to coat all my fake lashes. I just want to blend, you know? And then if any of the glue is got the lashes meshed together, it'll separate them. Now, I'm just going to very gently get my lower lash line. Look at that, guys. My camera will focus. But seriously, so beautiful. And then we're going to do the same thing. Don't you look at that, guys? I don't mind the faces I'm making because it's like out of this world weird. But you know. Look at that, guys. Perfect. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to highlight our inner corners because you cannot not, right? Okay, so I'm going to find a Frosty White. Okay, so I think I might have found one, guys. Maybe. We're going to go into the Pure and Barbie collab. This freaking packaging is adorable. Only reason why I bought it. And I didn't yet. Okay, so we're going to go into this right here. I think this would be cute in the inner corners. So, and of course, we're going to take a small brush and we're going to spray. If I can find one small enough. I have a certain brush in here that I use only for my inner corners, and of course, when you need, you can't find it. You know how that goes. Clean this brush. Then we're going to go in and we're going to spray it with some Fix Plus. Right? We're just going to kind of get our brush all kinds of crazy and not. That's like a nice. What do you think, guys? That's like a nice. I think I used maybe too much Fix Plus. We're just going to top out with a little bit more because I feel like it was very watery. I don't know. Anyways, so now we got that done. So now we're going to, all we got left is our lip color. And that's it. And this look is complete. So for lip colors, we're going to go in. And then for our liner, I love this combo, speaking of which. For liner, we're going to go into the ColourPop lip pencil in the shade, which one is this? Oh, BFF3. And then for the stick, we're going to go into the Milani Matte Naked 61. Perfect. And the matte, or in the Milani formulas, so creamy, so buttery. I love them. Okay, so we're going to just line. And this always makes me nervous. I feel like I do a perfect look and then I do my lips and I mess it up. So if you do that too, girl, you ain't the only one. I like to fill in just a little bit on the bottom. Now, I used to start in the Cupid's bow and go out, and that's where I always mess up. So here lately, I've been starting on the corner, bringing it in, corner, bringing it in, and it makes right here real pointy like, just like I like it. If you don't like that, don't do it. Like that, guys. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with our lipstick, and excuse my children in the background. So we're gonna go in and fill. And it's like the perfect nude, right? Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.